Fuck StreamYard! Fucking hate this shit. Fuck! Welcome to Culture Shock Live. I am Vinny Vegas. If you're new here, dislike the channel. As a matter of fact, unsubscribe. Why the fuck do we even run a show? Why? The fuck is all this? God damn it! Nico, what's going on, baby? How you doing? IVT, what up? Shockholm, what's going on? I got some splaining to do. Bedoy, what up, baby? Pugster, how are you? Go fuck yourself, shrimp. Thank you, bro. Thank you, baby. Appreciate it. Nah, I mean, it was good. I'm just tight right now, bro. So, StreamYard's a piece of shit. We did everything we could. We finally figured it out. But we decided to postpone it to next week because I'm so fucking frustrated that I wasn't even in the zone, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in the zone for this kind of shit. So we'll give you a new date soon. But Buff will be here. He ain't going nowhere. We got it resolved. But we'll give you a new date. So tonight we're like, fuck it. We're here. We might as well do something as long as StreamYard works. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me bring on the boys here. Ladies and gentlemen, the bearded wonder. My identical twin, still. The one and only Ethan Thompson is here. What's good, E?
You know, I'm going to go ahead and second that.
Thank you.
I'm not going to make the faces you make, but I'm going to drink to you.
Sure do.
That was...
You know
what we got to do tonight, bro?
Just keep fucking rolling the music, man. I don't give a fuck right now, bro.
Fucking do it, bro.
Fuck it. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, this is the biggest bully in the universe. Fuck the world at this point.
Second, really.
Joey V in the building.
Thank you for not leaving me backstage and bringing me on live. I appreciate it.
You know, do we really blame Tony at this point? Or was it StreamYard?
I'm going to blame Tony because he even mentioned PTM. And the fact that he mentioned PTM after last night's chat, I know a lot of you weren't privy to last night's chat, but after last night's chat, he mentioned PTM. It just happened.
All right. Mr. No Day's office here. The one that keeps our taxes low. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Jones is in the building. I feel like partying, bro.
What you want from me? This energy you get.
I feel like drinking fast,
I feel like partying, bro. I don't know.
That's
maybe like
sloppy.
Some methamphetamines.
Hey, that sloppiness, bro.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you call him
a little cocaine.
I was watching Scarface last night.
Bro, Tony Khan's the new Scarface, bro. Yes, he is.
Don't get me
Tony
started
Khan's
on
the new Scarface. Ivy, I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Wait.
No idea.
What?
No,
what,
no
Ivy?
Clue.
What on heaven's earth are you talking about?
No clue. But I'll tell you right now. Did you guys watch Dynamite last night?
Yep.
Picked up some pieces.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Shit got real last night, bro. Shit got fucking real, man. Between Mr. CM Punk and Hangman Adam Page.
And Moxley even.
Yeah.
And
the third best Eddie.
So I don't know, man. I'm thinking of considering CM Punk a Karen at this point. The Karen of pro wrestling.
He's one of many, so you can't just blame him.
Yeah, that's the thing is, there's a lot. If you really boil it down, there's a lot of Karens, right?
Yeah.
But I think this goes back to the bad management and Tony Khan being a fanboy and the romper room that is AEW and all their dysfunction.
Can I just say something? I've been posting some clips from our shows on TikTok. That app, TikTok.
Love
right?
TikTok, bro.
And I'm getting a lot of responses. Getting a lot of comments. And I'm reading through these comments. Don't get it twisted. I read them, right? And I'm reading through them, and a lot of people are agreeing with me, which is the right thing to do. You know, there's no reason to disagree with me on some of the shit I'm saying because I'm just being honest.
Yes, there is.
Is there anything wrong with being honest?
When you're wrong.
You know, like when you're honest, there's nothing wrong about that, right?
I mean, you could be like Scarface. Even when I'm wrong, I never lie, even when I tell the truth.
Thank you.
Bro, a lot of people getting on me for saying that Tony Khan's a fucking idiot. Basically, you know, not in those specific words, but me blaming Tony Khan for a lot of the bullshit that's been happening with AEW lately. And after last night, if you still disagree with me, we got issues.
I'll agree with you on that one.
That's what it was. I always tell the truth, even when I lie.
Facts, bro. So let me catch you guys up and correct me if I'm wrong, gentlemen. So last night, wow, bro,
Guilty.
CM Punk came out last night to face off with Mr. John Moxley.
Yep.
Surprised. I'm surprised CM Punk is ready to go at this point. What do you have, a broken foot?
Yeah.
Was it really a broken foot at this point? Or was it a sprained ankle with how quick he recovered?
Money makes things happen.
I'm just bullshitting, but so at one point CM Punk screams out to and challenges Hangman Adam Page. And I'm like, where'd that come from? What? Well, according to Fightful Select, which is pretty accurate, right? I mean, Jones, is Fightful Select like the go-to news source?
It's one of them. It's one, like, it's at this point, it's my go-to news source.
It's your go-to.
If they don't report it, I'm not believing it.
Who writes for that? Sean Ross Sapp, right?
Sean Ross Sapp, yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty on the money with his shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
he won't post it without backup.
Confirming, like he at least confirms it with probably multiple people. Well, according to Mr. Sean Ross Sapp, that wasn't even planned. CM Punk challenged Hangman Adam Page on Dynamite, and no one even knew this was happening. He just did it. He said, fuck it. It's my show. I'm CM Punk. I'm running this motherfucker. I'm going to do what I want. Challenges Hangman, and everyone's like, the fuck just happened? Well, apparently, Hangman Adam Page didn't know. All the staff didn't know. Tony Khan, did he know?
This is this fine layer of AEW that people don't want to talk about, right? Since the departure of Cody, you know, we were supposed to have the Summer of Punk. Punk breaks his foot and all this stuff like that. So we don't know the intricacies of what he was promised, what's been going on backstage and stuff like that. So for Punk, maybe had a Karen moment, but then was like, yo, I'm going to go ahead and just bury Hangman, challenge him. He's not going to come out. Nobody's going to be the fucking wiser. And I'm going to continue doing my own shit. So
what happened? So apparently, Hangman Adam Page, when they were having their angle, right? When they were having their build for the championship match, this according to Fightful Select, right? Let's quote these guys here. According to Fightful Select, during one of the promos that Hangman had, he mentioned Colt Cabana in his CM Punk promo. And now Colt Cabana and CM Punk have had issues in real life. right? They've gone to court. Like they've really gone at it. And allegedly CM Punk didn't know that this was going to be part of his promo work, was bringing some real life shit into it, which, people like. We enjoy that. Real life is money. And CM Punk was not there when the promo happened. But apparently last night was his way of getting back at Hangman Adam Page. Calling him out when he knew nothing about it, knew he probably wouldn't show up. He wasn't prepared to respond. So his little jab, right? And man, I thought about that. Wow. I thought about that and I was like, bro, that is very Karen-esque. That is very Tony Khan-ish. And I believe, now, this is not fact, guys. TikTok. This is not fact. But I believe Tony Khan either knew about it, or if he didn't know about it, he said, fuck it, I like it. Because he's obsessed with CM Punk for some reason. He loves CM Punk. He's all about CM Punk. Well, this is not good.
Agreed. But there's so many layers you can just fan this out across the AEW roster, right?
Right.
So CM Punk has his Karen moment with Hangman, dumps on Moxley, you're the third best Eddie that I've been in the ring with, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
But look at the other stuff like we talked about last week. MJF. Is it possible that the dysfunctional management just doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, and the prisoners are running the ship?
Yep.
And Tony Khan is too busy hugging legs and being a fanboy that the prisoners are like, yo, I'm going to get my own money. I'm going to do it for myself. I'll get back to WWE. And like we were talking in chat earlier, you're the Detroit Lions of wrestling, where you're just trying to get your money and get the fuck out. And that's just it.
Joey.
Yes.
You watched Dynamite last night.
Yes, I did.
What was your initial reaction when you saw this fucking call out from Mr. CM Punk?
So I like the whole promo with him and Moxley.
Uh-huh.
I like it because I'm into it because I will be attending Dynamite next week. So,
are you attending with the shrimp?
Yes, there is a shrimp involved.
Shrimptastic.
Ooh.
Shrimp under Barbie.
By the way, send me pictures of that big old.
So, I saw it. I liked it. But also, I see this. I think it's been confirmed that Tony Khan's favorite era was the Attitude Era, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I can imagine. It probably is.
So I think he sees this as like the Attitude Era-esque call-out promo. Tony Khan's marking over this. And I think...
This is the sunny days, right?
Yes. But also, we love unscripted promos, but this is where it could come and bite you in the ass. Because Hangman called out Punk when Punk wasn't there.
Right.
Punk called out Hangman, and Hangman was there in the back. So I could see Punk's meaning like, yo, you called me out when I wasn't here. So when you're backstage, I'm going to call your ass out.
Bro.
So I could see it's 50-50 on me. I could see it, but I mean, Tony, this reminds me of WCW in like 99, 2000. Because I remember Mean Gene Okerlund saying, like, he went up to Eric Bischoff like 5-10 minutes before the show, like, Eric, what are we doing tonight? And Eric's like, I don't know, leave me alone, I got to figure this out. And Gene Okerlund's like, you better figure it out. We're going live in 10 minutes. They're pushing that boundary.
And it's the prison running the inmates. It's the prison the inmates running the prison. And
either one at this point. Who fucking knows?
Yeah. And that's the thing is, like, for me, I just keep drawing. Because again, I like MJF. I just keep dwelling back to the MJF thing of like how much of it was really scripted and how much of it was like, yo, I wonder if this dude will just fucking fire me. You don't know?
Jones? I would like to know what you think of this total disaster right now. I'm calling it a fucking disaster.
Either it's a disaster or it's the biggest shoot promo where we're getting all of us at the same time, where they're swerving us all.
Do you have a percentage?
Could be.
Right now, it just looks like for lack of a better term, it's a clusterfuck.
Wow.
See, I like when Jones says that, like it could be a shoot. It makes you think now. But I also think Tony could feel the pressure of Triple H taking over WWE. So it's weighing heavily. And I said last week, when Cody left, that was the downfall because Cody was like kind of like the liaison. You know, between the wrestlers can go to him. You know, you lose Cody, man. Like I said, you lose their heart. And they're on a ventilator. Now, can they breathe some life in there? Yeah, they can. But, I mean...
You know what I'm noticing about AEW? The numbers are not growing. They're not growing. They're either staying like this or dipping, going back up to where they were, dipping. Bro, it's not good. Because, listen, let's be real here. WWE has gone up. Ever since the Triple H thing, WWE's going up, man. And right now, I feel there's been a shift in not only viewership, but interest. Okay? Now, how long is that going to last? We don't know. We really don't know. But as of right now, WWE has the edge. Straight the fuck up. WWE has the edge.
Big time.
And AEW needs to get their shit together because it seems to me that CM Punk is running the show at AEW. That's not good.
Especially once Cody left.
How much are they paying CM Punk? Anyone know? What are they paying this guy?
Probably a lot of money.
I would figure. I don't know. What do you think?
He's got to be $3 to $5 million a year.
I think it's... I mean, what is Brock Lesnar money? Like $5 million?
Yeah.
$3 million a year for the next 3 years.
Okay.
$3 million a year? You're paying this guy $3 million a year. Okay. And he's out there doing whatever the fuck he wants?
But
nah.
But I think you need to do that with a guy like Punk. Because this is the issue with Punk. You got to take the baggage that comes with his star power. Because remember when he was in WWE, Vince still had some handle with him, but Punk will do whatever he wants. He'll just walk out. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if Punk literally walked out of AEW like he did WWE. It could get to that point.
But boil it down though, like, right? It goes back to that old saying, attitude reflects leadership. And those guys' attitude are in direct correspondence to the leadership that is in AEW or lack thereof of leadership.
All right, Panetta says, I agree. WWE is making moves, but the numbers in wrestling are at an all-time low in comparison to the audiences they were once pulling. Wrestling isn't what it was and never will be. That is a fact.
I agree 100%. And
I believe there are a couple reasons.
You'll never get it back.
If you think it's going to reach like Attitude Era, like 6 to 7, you're freaking dreaming. You're dreaming.
Never.
I'm sorry.
There's a couple reasons, too, that are out of everyone's control. Okay? Number one, social media. Okay? I mean, everybody... it's like Jones said, this is the microwave generation attention span, right? People are so used to seeing something, scrolling, you know, the Vines, the TikToks, the Instagram Reels. You get about a minute and a half of people's time to make an impact, and that's it. So what do they do? Clips, you know,
TikToks.
highlights. People watch all this shit. So now WWE gets millions of views on their social media posts, right? But we can't consider them legit ratings because they're not. They're not ratings.
Say DVR as well.
DVR? But I mean, that still would count as a rating though, right? Peacock? I mean, as far as, but I'm talking current shows.
You can't watch it live on Peacock.
Well, because Peacock, yeah, so But again, like for me, like I don't have cable. So like I'm either watching it on the fucking internet or I'll wait till it's popped up on Peacock.
Yeah.
But like when we were younger, you had to be home on Monday to watch it live, because if you didn't, you go to school the next day, you're lost in the conversation.
You schedule yourself around it.
Yeah.
Back in the... Go ahead, Jones. What were you going to say?
I just looked up to see who's the highest paid wrestler in AEW.
Who is it?
Who do you think it is?
CM Punk.
No,
Christian.
Who?
Moxley.
Moxley. He makes
How
$6
much?
million a year.
How much?
Holy shit.
$6 million a
$6
year.
million a year?
Yeah. Not that I'm counting anybody's pockets. It's just I find that interesting that he's the highest paid out of everybody. He gets paid more than Kenny Omega.
That's wild.
Holy shit.
Why?
What is
Why?
Yeah,
But
Why?
This reminds me of Bischoff with Ted Turner's money, just handing out blank checks.
but he had to pay him that kind of money though. Think about it. Where'd he come
Well, 'cause-
from? You had to throw something at him to make him want to come over.
Why?
And Tony being the
has a name
cocaine
to it.
cowboy that he is, bro, that's wild.
$6
I mean, Moxley has a
million
name to it. Moxley does have a name to him, but he's not that big of a star.
But I was gonna
no.
say if you break down Moxley in stardom, like he's mid card.
Moxley is your blood and guts. Right?
Here, this is what I want to know.
Literally.
That's
This is what I want to know, Jones. Tell me this. Is Moxley making more than Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns right now?
I doubt it.
Oh, bro.
I bet you it's close. I'm willing to bet you he's in the ballpark of both of those guys.
Bro, let me tell you something right now. Let me explain something to you. There is no fucking way in fuck that if I was Tony
Actually?
Khan and I'm paying $6 million to fucking John Moxley.
He makes more than Roman.
You are
Oh,
Jones, what's
Seth-
Jericho making?
Seth is making
$3 million.
3 million, and
That's
and
what Seth
Roman's
Rollins
making
is making. Seth is making
3
$3
million,
million.
3 million plus a year for Roman.
His
Roman
base is five right now. His base is 5. But he's probably getting killings off the merchandise, so
Yeah,
his
Roman-
could technically be higher.
Sure.
Roman's at 5. Seth is at 3. Moxley's at 6. Moxley double Seth.
That's fucking
How?
wild. Like how? Like I need to understand, like, you know, the more we talk about money and financials and like wrestlers sticking up companies, like, yo, the more I just sympathize with Warrior and those guys from the 80s that had to compete with Hogan. Like, you compete with Hogan and you beat Hogan at WrestleMania 6 and you're the guy, and yeah, I'm gonna fucking stick you up. And for you guys, like, bro, Moxley's making more than Roman.
Bro.
Base. That's the Roman probably gets way
Oh,
more
yeah.
incentives
I mean,
and
I
stuff
see-
like that.
base.
I see all the
base is base,
motherfuckers
though.
with the Roman gloves and the bloodline and all the hats and all. He's got to be making a fortune
But
there. But
per-
$6 million.
I bet you merch. I bet you
Technically,
merch.
per hour he does.
I bet you merch. Roman's at over 10 million a year.
But base, I'm talking base. You gotta go to the base.
I'm just saying, but technically per hour, Mox makes more because technically they have one day work week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even want to include merch because we don't have the data, right? I want to go base salary. This motherfucker Moxley works one day a fucking week. Okay? The schedule. They have no house shows. Moxley shows up, gets cut in the head with a pizza cutter at GCW for a month, one time a month. Then he goes to AEW, comes out, does his little shoulder thing, does a couple moves. $6 million! Give me a fucking pizza cutter. I'll cut my balls off. You want to pay me $6 million a fucking year?
I just did the celebrity net worth, it's, again, take it for what it's worth. Roman Reigns 2022 celebrity net worth, $15 million. How far in this galaxy do you think Jon Moxley is behind him?
I don't know.
$12 million.
I just.
I'm about to say I don't know how their percentage cut is with the merch in AEW. I don't
So
know
according to the celebrity net worth, Jon Moxley's only worth less than $3 million than Roman Reigns.
How about this? I just looked up the AEW salary. Nyla Rose is at $2 million.
What?
What?
For what? You're lying. You're fucking lying. You are so capping right now.
There's not enough alcohol to
I'm going to go heel right now.
You want me to send you the link?
Jones, don't even.
You want me to send you the link?
Start.
I'll
I'm
send
going to
you
go
the link.
heel right now.
Send you the link.
I'm going to go heel right now.
I swear to God, Jones, if you defend this bullshit,
I have no choice but to defend it. You have to think about it like this. You're paying people to not go elsewhere. It's all about the attraction. Like, you're paying these people to not go elsewhere. Like, you want people to tune into your show, correct? So you have to have some names and some notoriety.
Jones, who turns on the TV for Nyla Rose? Who
Nyla
says
has plenty of fans.
I cannot wait for Nyla Rose's match on Dynamite? I haven't heard that ever.
Nyla is a very cool person. Nyla has a very good fan following.
I think Nyla has
you
a
just
big...
turned heel, Jones. You just turned heel.
Nyla does have a big fan following. I believe it's on Twitch, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she has a huge
Probably
following on Twitch.
OnlyFans.
She has an OnlyFans as well.
People just want to see what's going on.
I don't.
What do you see with that OnlyFans?
Penis?
I haven't subscribed, so I don't know.
It's all good, Let her do her thing,
Yeah.
But I'm not paying $2 million. Listen.
Hold on.
They are paying $2 million to a person who took probably 9 to 10 series for a figure to drop. That's how popular she is. Okay? That's how popular.
Oh my God!
You got to stop with the figures. You got to stop with the figures because
I just looked at Charlotte Flair's salary.
Probably $5 mil.
$550,000.
She doesn't crack a mil.
Wow.
Oh, she didn't crack a mil. That's a different scale.
They're paying.
That's true, though. We gave her a rib.
Bro, listen. All right. Now
She's
I'm
she's
all
the
jumble
second
fucked.
highest paid female on
I'm
the
all
roster.
jumble fucked. I'm all jumble fucked right now.
So
I
what's
need
hold
alcohol.
on? So what's Ronda?
1.5 million.
Ronda is in the millions. Ronda is
1.5 million.
1.5.
So she's $500,000 less than Nyla.
I want you guys to listen to this real quick. All right, really listen to this. Really take this in. Nyla Rose is making more than Ronda Rousey.
And Charlotte Flair.
She's making more than Charlotte Flair. Making more than, I'd say, Becky Lynch at this point.
She's making less than Charlotte and Ronda combined by maybe 100,000 or 500.
And yet you.
Here's the thing. All right, you and Panetta are saying this. Nyla has a huge following online. That online following is not watching her on Dynamite.
Becky Lynch is at 250,000.
They're watching her on OnlyFans fling the thing. That's it.
And here's the thing. In her defense, if someone willing to pay you, are you going to turn down the
I'm not
money?
blaming her.
No, you can't.
Not
blame
at
her.
all. Not at all. I mean, my God, get the bag. You know what I'm saying? If someone paying me $2 million to keep it in the tuck, I'm doing it. I don't give a shit who you are. I'm in it.
I'm about to say, and their work schedule is light. Everyone's not seen every week, so.
Is Tony Khan fucking Nyla Rose?
Oh,
Bro, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We are not doing that.
What do you think?
We're not doing that. I'm not touching that.
Vince McMahon, remember what Vince McMahon did. You never know.
Yo, Vince McMahon allegedly got oral compilations from a few women in the hobby. Or
Listen, Khan's pockets are deeper than the McMahons, bro. This is insane. They're making money.
But they're pushing Ted Turner money. I mean, especially with the Discovery merger right now.
But you figure NFL money with the Khans. So you figure the Jaguars are worth probably $3 to $5 billion.
And you got it. And you got their soccer team as well.
You got their soccer team, but then you have for the NFL, you have the TV money, right? The TV money plays. That's a big expenditure where they come to their tax write-offs and stuff like that. So their TV money, bro. Every year, the Jacksonville Jaguars and I don't know about the soccer team, but the Jacksonville Jaguars get $250 to $500 million just from TV. That's not anything else.
I'm piggybacking off Ethan because I'm going to bring this up. I don't know why I'm doing it, but the Yankees, they have the Yes Network. That's where a lot of their money comes from to be able to sign these free agents.
Just because you have the money doesn't mean you spend it.
Oh, you
nonchalant,
do no.
Irresponsible.
No. You do spend it because if you ask the tax man, when you spend money, it becomes a negative equity, blah, blah, blah shit, where it's a tax write-off the following year. So it's an investment. All this is an investment. It's just an investment into the future.
So I looked at Moxley's contract salary for his last year in WWE. It was at $2 million. So he's making triple.
I'm at a loss for words.
You pay to play. That's what it is. It's pay to play.
Jones, what am I missing?
We got into the wrong business. We should have started podcasting. We should have became wrestlers.
You're missing the money fact. The fact that we don't have money and you have to have money and spend money to make money, that's where we lack.
If I'm not mistaken, he's in the $400,000 range.
I'm fucking done.
Ooh, so
he signed the original contract though. That was before he signed his contract before he technically was the MJF. Yes, he had the character, but
I would like to respond to that, Jones, and I would like to respond to the TikTok comments about this. I got a lot of heat for the MJF comments, all right? Because a lot of people said what you said, Jones. A lot of people said, well, he fucking signed the contract. You don't know business. Okay? Whether I know business or not, I know what entertains me. I don't give a fuck about business. It ain't my place to talk about business. It's my place to say what I like to watch and not watch. As a casual, I wouldn't even consider myself really a mark. Maybe a simp. Maybe I'm a wrestling simp.
Hold on, before you simp out. Now, this is before you simp out, right? So with MJF, I'm just reading this as it states. MJF's net worth is worth $1 million, according to various sources. His annual salary is $200,000 in AEW, which is going to increase in the coming years. $200,000.
I overestimate. I thought he was $400.
So the soccer team is Fulham.
Well, let me finish this thought. So here's the thing. So everyone's getting on me saying, it's business, right? No, business. To me, if I were running now I don't know shit, but to me, logically, it's whatever draws viewers, right? If you're running a television show, no matter what the fuck it is, it could be soccer, baseball, comedy, whatever. What is your main goal when you put on a television show? Eyes. Viewership. Because that's what generates ad revenue.
But what is their highest rating on TNT?
I don't know, but I know for a fact, I don't know the exact numbers, but I know for a fact that when MJF is on that screen, okay, whether it be for 5 minutes, whether it be for 3 minutes, whether it be for 10 minutes, or when you announce that MJF is going to be on that screen, what the fuck do? You go, oh, I got to tune in for this one. I got to tune in for this. No, fuck that. Listen, when you go to watch TV, you don't go to watch something you don't want to watch. Let's be logical here. You watch what you want to watch. That's what I want to watch. I don't give a shit about the flippity flops and all the fucking. I don't give a shit about who's a great worker. I want to be entertained.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Jones, go ahead.
Okay. Here's the thing. It's been said time and time again. He was offered more money. However, it was more years on his contract. He said out of his mouth, "I don't want more years. I just want more money." So.
Then you do it.
No, you don't.
You do it.
No. He said on
don't.
Ariel Helwani's podcast that he is not going to sign a contract until his contract is up. He's not going to negotiate right now.
This man has got one foot out the door. Let's be honest, guys. This man, listen, it's too late, I think, at this point. I think at this point, Tony Khan could throw Nyla Rose money at him. And he'd be like, nah. Because Bruce Pritchard knocked on that door a long time ago. A long time ago. We'll make you a star. We'll make you wealthy. We'll make you rich. We'll make you a bona fide superstar.
No,
dude.
think Cody Rhodes is the biggest thing. Will
Cody's
be the biggest
over there,
reason if
True.
MJF goes to WWE.
True.
But
True.
let's pump it back a few notches, right? You
Let me put some comments up while you talk. Go
All
ahead.
right, go for it. You take MJF, right? Let's just say, I don't know, the fucking clouds part and the skies fucking clear up and he just wants to work with AEW again and they're all hunky-dory. Where's the promo? Where's the draw? Where's anything other than a little bit of money because, you know, WWE is going to be able to outbid you. So where do you fit in? Into a company that has CM Punk going rogue, calling out Adam Page and Moxley.
It's fucking pathetic.
Where do you fit in? You don't fit in. And that's the other thing you got to ask yourself.
This is a good question. Who has cable here? All right, so 3 out of 4 of us have cable, right? I have a question for you. If you had a choice right now, you could watch one match. Or you know what? You could watch one segment. Let's just go there. One segment. Could be anything. And it's Nyla Rose or MJF. Who chooses MJF?
I mean, come on.
Is that a question? Like, really?
Who chooses Nyla Rose?
All right. Time out.
Go ahead, Jones.
What's going on in this segment before you just try to steer everybody
Anything.
to be?
Breathing.
Anything. Let's
No,
say
it depends-
a promo. Let's say a
depends-
promo. Let's say a promo.
Nyla
we
Rose
throwing,
is
man?
not that good of a promo person.
What's that?
It
Nyla
depends
Rose
on
is
what's
not
being
that
done.
good of a promo person. You're better
That's
off
an
saying
automatic W. That's an
CM
automatic
Punk,
W.
CM Punk or MJF.
I want to know who CJ would choose. All right, William has cable.
But who would you rather watch in a promo, MJF or Punk?
Right now, or when we're talking? Currently?
Currently, let's say currently. Who would you rather watch
That's
promo?
close. I mean,
That's tough.
Personally, I'm going to lean to MJF because he hasn't
I
been
agree.
on TV.
yes.
I agree. I agree.
I go there
It's
too.
it's the absence factor.
I have a bad taste in my mouth right
what if
now
he
for
wasn't
CM Punk.
absent? What if they were both on TV at the same time?
I'm gonna go with Vinny though, and CM Punk is leaving. He's leaving a dirty taste in your mouth
Yeah,
where
dude.
he's just. It looks like he's he looks like he's one of those athletes that's just. We were supposed to have the Summer of Punk, we didn't get the Summer of Punk. You know, he broke his foot. Blah blah blah. So it looks like right now he's just like, fuck the company. I'm gonna try to pay my own way.
We got Punk's shit is recycled.
You know what? I don't care if it's recycled or not. He's still one of the best promo guys in the business right now.
Punk MJF feud was incredible.
He's top 3 right now. And I will fight anybody on that. I'm sorry.
No. I agree with you, Joey. I
Yeah.
think he's one of the greatest promo guys, one of the
But
best entertainers on the mic.
Right now in wrestling, I think Heyman's number one. I'm sorry.
But
You're not
Punk
touching
right
Heyman
now,
on the mic.
For that.
But Punk right now,
almost like a cheat code.
after last night, I will say this: it annoys me. It annoys me.
But it gets you
because,
talking,
listen,
right?
But he's doing his job then.
Yeah, he's getting you talking.
It's a double-edged sword, motherfuckers. It's such a double-edged
Because you don't
sword.
know like where to work and where to shoot. You
Yeah,
know,
see-
you're drawing that line.
It's
That's the
blurred
thing.
right now.
He annoys you, but at the same time, it's just like,
Well,
yo,
now
is
you
this
got to
dude
watch
just
what he
being
says
a
next
Karen?
week. Now
Yeah.
you gotta show up next week and see what he says now. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you right now, bro. I'll tell you right now. If MJF shows up at All Out and goes face to face with CM Punk, bro, the trajectory changes.
I don't think AEW is that good.
How about this? What if MJF shows up and helps Punk and sides with Punk?
That'd be crazy too. All right, we got Moose here. Let's see what Mr. Cyrus says. What if, and this is a big if, what if this is all work? What if this is meant to make next week seem huge, but they schmaz, and MJF comes back to set up All Out as that much bigger of a match? Something we just
I'll
said
be
right
there.
I don't think, but here's the thing though: is it's my lack of faith in Tony Khan. I don't think he has the foresight. I just don't.
Personally, I'm leaning toward MJF's going at this point.
Yeah, me too.
Panetta says, does Punk beat Mox next week? Jones, you're booking right now. Tony Khan's gone. He's crying in a corner. You're booking right now.
If
You got
I'm
the
booking-
wrestlers in the ring at home
Go for
trying
it.
to figure this out.
wow.
Book it, Jones. Book it.
Okay. If I'm doing this,
I'm sorry,
You're
I'm on
doing it right
vacation.
now.
heel Punk has to beat Moxley. Because Moxley's already been two-time champion. This is Punk's technically first title defense. So like you don't put the belt on somebody to make them lose their first match. I don't care if they've been injured. Why do we allow people to watch this shit?
oh my god!
I was.
Yo, that's comment of like the month right there, bro.
How about this? I think
I was
Punk,
trying to ignore it, but y'all
Jones,
just,
Jones,
I
Jones,
look at-
Jones. You can ignore it, right?
Jones,
So-
finish, Jones. Finish, Jones.
Finish, and I'm gonna piggyback.
Punk needs to win, and if I'm booking, MJF has to take the belt off of Punk.
Great Khali is the guest
It
referee.
doesn't mean anything if he takes the belt. Like,
Yeah.
when
No, you're right.
people need to take the belt off of someone with a name. Like,
I
if you
think-
take the belt off of Moxley, no disrespect to Mox, but it's just like, okay, been there, done that. I need a name.
Yeah.
It has prestige.
If
Yeah.
if AEW is smart, Punk beats the shit out of Moxley,
It's
leaves
fucking
him
facts,
in a
Eric.
leaves him in a bloody pulp. And then if you really are invested in MJF, then you set up the feud. But I'm not certain that they're that smart.
I want Punk to win by heel, like use like
Yes.
a weapon or something.
He has
Yes.
to.
But here's the issue with AEW. They're going to Chicago in All Out, which is not a surprise because they go to Chicago every other
They're going to
freaking paper.
Chicago?
Yeah, shocker,
Yes!
shocker. They only go to Chicago or Florida
Fucking time.
or Vegas. Were they in Vegas?
Double or nothing's always
Double or
good.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's basically Chicago, Florida, or Vegas. Those are the only three freaking city, places they go for pay-per-views.
Shout out to Florida, by the way.
But here, Punk's gonna walk in All Out and walk all out of All Out as a face. They're gonna cheer his ass, even if he is a heel.
Thank you, pimp.
So I don't think they should have put All Out in Chicago. Because if you're trying to establish Punk as a heel,
But
you're
what
going to
better way
Chicago.
to do it than his hometown, bro?
Yeah, but they're not going to boo him.
You don't think so?
No.
It's a bunch of
That
marks.
Bret Hart stuff. Think about it.
Yeah,
Bret Hart was the heel
you're right.
everywhere but Canada.
Yeah.
What if they boo on purpose just to play along? You think they're that
Chicago.
markish? Are they that
There's
markish?
going to be you're going to see a,
Yeah, he was a heel versus Cena. He came out of Chicago. They cheered his ass.
Man, oh man. All right, well that's AEW. So, good luck AEW. And you know what? You did something right because now I want to watch next week. So, congratulations.
You'll probably
fucking
see
assholes.
me and the shrimp there. We're 6
I
rows
see the shrimp.
from the floor. Camera
Yeah.
side.
Slut.
Let me know how many inches it is.
Right? Slut.
You need a magnifying glass for that shit, man.
That's true. Not this one though. Cheers. So WWE now, speaking of Triple H, he's had a couple weeks to kind of do his thing. And I texted you guys in our little text thread thingamajig, and I said something that caused some responses. I said, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I've noticed some changes, but I haven't really noticed a big difference in the product. Now, but I did cover my ass. You always cover your ass. And I did say, but he definitely needs time because it's a lot of shit he's got to undo. Right?
And what was the first comment that I said? He's got to undo 10 plus years of dog shit.
And you're right. You're right. No, I'm not saying he's done nothing. Okay, but he's brought back a bunch of NXT guys.
But you just was talking bad about CM Punk, but you're wearing a Punk shirt.
That's the whole point.
So you can't. So the thing with
I'm
Triple
also
H,
drinking
right?
from a penis cup.
That's true. Courtesy of my
Watching
wife,
a
but
Punjabi prison match.
Shout out to Crystal. If you all want your own custom, hold on. Let me throw this in here. If you would like your own cup, the Italian Stallion cup with a Jones penis on the bottom, a Who's Tony cup
Yep, with
the middle finger at the bottom.
on the top.
you'd like to have maybe, who knows, whatever the fuck you want on the bottom.
I want a PTM cup with the logo.
Yeah. Little PTM cup, little action.
With my name on the bottom.
Maybe some
I got you, bro.
grapplers. Some accurate grapplers, not ghosts, but accurate grapplers. Whatever you want, just DM Ethan or his wife's company. It's I Make Shit. It's IMAKESHT, correct? Is that how you say it? Spell it?
Yep.
Just DM her.
Sir.
Cups are custom made. She makes whatever you want. They're great. Look at mine. Beautiful. Perfect size. Perfect everything.
Thickness.
Thickness is there. Swore so a little vein or something. But they're available for you. So shout out to Crystal. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. And thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Jones.
Yep.
Anyway. So Joan or Joey, you were going to say something. Go ahead.
Like I was.
I mean,
You were responding to my shit.
oh, I was. So there is a change in WWE. The matches mean something more. They're given more time. Okay, to wrestle during the Triple H era. Right
Okay.
now. He's putting emphasis on the U.S. title and the IC title on Raw and SmackDown. You're seeing the video packages of the history of both belts. Me and Jones, are probably the two biggest wrestling guys on this live. So we,
I would agree with that.
we go back and forth about wrestling.
Yeah, agreed.
And we're watching Raw, and we're like, yo, why is Dolph Ziggler, in theory, the main event on Raw? Like, yo, it should be like Drew versus Owens or Lashley versus Styles. But I got to tell you this. Theory versus Owens was like 20-something plus minutes. And I was hooked. I was like, yo, this can be a pay-per-view style match. Like, I was invested in it. I was invested in Styles versus Lashley, Owens versus Drew. Their promo that they had was crazy, very good. Drew McIntyre was spitting on the mic. So you
I will
see
agree
a
with you to
change.
that. Drew McIntyre killed it on the mic. He
You
did.
see a change at Raw. Like, so me and James were at Raw last week. They probably had about like maybe 5,000 to 7,000 people there. But yo, it felt like there was like 20,000 people there.
But
That loud?
that's
Yes.
that's the spoiled like side of what we grew up with. Yo, on Raw we had so many fucking pay-per-view style matches, pay-per-view promos. We had so much of that shit that like these guys don't. Yo, Roman's had the title for what, fucking like 1,200 days? I don't know what the fuck he's had. You know,
It's up there, bro.
Yeah, you had Mankind winning the title on Raw. Like it was just different.
You can thank Bischoff for that one, though.
Yeah.
Jones, what are your feelings on it? How do you think the last couple of weeks of Raw have been? Have you been more invested? Do you think it's an improvement? Have you noticed big changes?
I've actually watched the show live, and I haven't watched Raw live in a long time.
I'm with Jones on that. Same here.
So you guys are watching it from beginning to end, and you're invested
Yeah,
from
like
beginning to end.
at one point it was just background noise. Now I'm actually paying attention.
Watching.
Or either it was DVR'd, and then I would just delete it just before I even watched it.
Nico says Raw used to be 2 hours of all action.
I think they need to go back to 2 hours. Like,
I agree.
here's another thing. Triple H is throwing these little, like, I'd say subliminal messages. Yeah, can't talk tonight. Subliminal messages. When you saw Theory and Ziggler backstage, you saw like a little hand in the background. People like, yo, what's that? You know, you notice it, but then you didn't notice. Then you see people on Twitter like, yo, that hand looks just like the Bray Wyatt glove, the Fiend glove.
I did see that, yeah.
So, you know.
So is Fiend coming back soon? You think he's coming back at Clash?
I don't know. So here's the thing with Triple H. Triple H said, like, yo, if these, I think it was Sean Ross Sapp or Brian Gerwitz, the former head writer of Raw. One of them said, like, Triple H is not going to blow his load like how Tony Khan did when he brung in everybody. Remember the pay-per-view? He brung in Adam Cole and Daniel Bryan like 2 minutes apart.
Or like James Taylor?
Yeah, Triple H is going to spread this shit out. Say if he brings back, he brings back Dexter Lumis. Maybe he brings back Bray Wyatt in like 3 months. And then another couple months, somebody else. He's going to spread it out. He's not going to give you everything.
Slow is steady, and that's all you need.
Yeah.
No, I agree. And I think, it's going to take me time to really, I think I think some of us are just anxious to see such change because it's been such bullshit for so long that you're hoping that change comes, that you want it to be overnight. And we have to remember that, no, it's not going to be overnight. It's going to take a long, long time, to really start changing things and changing directions and storylines. I do appreciate what Triple H is doing, as far as bringing back some talent that really had some talent and putting them back in the fold. And I do appreciate him shining a spotlight on the importance of the titles. I was impressed with that. He had like a nice little video package of the United States title. Then the next week, a video package of not only the new one, but the older ones, the lineage of the titles.
Too, as well.
Just to bring back that, it is important. It is a real thing, But
seeing a direction now, right? So now you're going from Vince that you every week could just watch a gymnastics show to now you're seeing Triple H that's starting to build stories, starting to put titles back in. So you can see that, like I said, Rome wasn't built in a fucking week.
No.
So
it wasn't built in 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
We have to pump our brakes a little bit and understand that, like, we're not going to click our heels and we're magically be back in the Attitude Era and all is well.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sorry.
You're right, William. Absolutely.
Jones, so, like, here's one thing I want to touch on this again. Triple H is all about tradition, right? What's one of the big pay-per-views coming up in November? Survivor Series.
Survivor Series, yes.
I could see Triple H going back to the elimination-style matches. and put
that'd be
emphasis
great.
on there. Yes.
Yep. Back what Survivor Series was built on.
Yeah. Can you
You know?
imagine like you doing like a Survivor Series, like a 5-on-5, 4-on-4, whatever, and say like somebody like Mustafa Ali, is the sole survivor,
Yeah.
or something like that. Just make it entertaining.
Because the old Survivor
It's the
Series, I
tradition.
remember, what was the Survivor Series where it was the Hart family?
93.
93.
It was supposed to be Jerry Lawler in the Knights, but
And it was Brett in the singlet, right? Or whatever.
he was the only one in all pink. Everybody, all
It
the other
bothered
fans-
me, bro. It bothered me seeing that shit, bro. Shout out to Bret Hart, by the way, bro.
Bro, my favorite was still Warrior, Legion of Doom, Texas Tornado.
The Little Doomers.
Yep, the Little Doomers, bro.
So-
What about
that
the
was
dinks,
the shit.
the doink and the dinks.
Oh yeah, that was
love Dinky
that was
Dink.
94.
Yeah,
See, 1990 Survivor Series. Okay,
they were good ones.
I have that 93. I have a special place in my heart because I had it on VHS all the time, so I'd watch it. 90, I love it because the winners advanced to the final. Like I thought that was just so cool.
We say Midnight Wolfie says I'm only the second like on this stream, and definitely more than two of you out there. Spread the love, guys. Yo, shout out to the Midnight
Shout out
Wolfie,
to
bro.
Midnight, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Hit
bro.
that
Appreciate
like
it.
button. Thank you, bro.
Just
God
to
damn it, I
jump
love
in
people
real
like
quick
that.
before I address Mark's question.
Jones, go for it, babe. Yo, the floor is yours, my king. The red carpet.
Going back to the show in Cleveland,
Yes.
there was a lot of bullshit going on in the background that had my
fuck there
attention
was.
more than what was going on in the foreground. Like once I saw the car and people, like the ring announcers did a great job of just ignoring it.
What?
Like, they no-sold it the whole way. And then
I don't know if I could say this, but
Don't.
I told
You
Joe.
can do it.
no.
You can
Don't
hint
do it.
at it, Joe.
Not gonna do it.
Joe, you getting hints? A little hints?
I can lay some hints because we had somebody that was on the inside of the
We knew someone.
spectrum, right?
We knew someone.
We knew a guy that knew a guy that knew a guy.
And
Yeah.
then Joey
And,
got the
you know,
information.
We had found out those cars were brought in ahead of time, and again, it goes back to knowing a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy.
Sources.
Sources.
You got sources.
But now you don't give out our sources.
Reliable
anonymous
sources.
sources. They're
Reliable
very reliable, but you're
Reliable.
anonymous.
Shout out to the
True.
reliable sources.
But
Take
seeing
that,
stuff
Sean
like that in the
Rossap.
background,
I got my sources.
seeing that in the background was amazing. Just like, and then you see cops just randomly running, but you never see who drove the car.
Yeah.
And then it plays out in the main event where you're just like, oh, that was different.
I am curious to see where this Dexter Loomis AJ Styles thing goes. 'Cause,
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause-
if you watched NXT on Tuesday, Indy Hartwell got a letter and she opened it up and you saw,
A drawing.
Dexwell,
Exactly. But
my
Doris gets it.
my sister-in-law's baby cousin Tracy.
She gets it.
Index
So,
is- yeah.
I mean, as far as guys, do us a favor when you're on social media. All right, visit us at our TikTok.
Yo, check it out.
Check it out at Pounding the Meat. And we post clips of the shows on there. And shout out to the TikTok people that comment and engage on there and have shown up tonight. Appreciate it. Check us out. Don't forget to like this video. The reason why likes are so important is because it just helps spread the video. That's really what it does. Get your video out there. You can only do so much, but the people have to engage and comment and like. So that's what helps us out. So I will keep you guys updated as far as what is going on with the Buff Bagwell shoot interview. We are having it, don't you worry. And fuck StreamYard. Everyone say fuck StreamYard. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying fuck StreamYard, guys. I saw it.
One quick thing before we go off. I said I was going to do it, so I have to answer the question. For Mark's question, what would I do in that 1 hour? Do like a recap show. Have two people sitting on the couch talking about this week in wrestling. Do that. Like, you have highlights of what happened from all three shows.
How about you have a Superstars on a Saturday or Sunday morning?
I love that. I used to have a bowl of cereal watching wrestling on Saturday morning.
Chill
So
the fuck out, bro. Why you give me the feels, bro?
right? And I'm
Lightning
throwing it out
fucking
like
feels, bro.
I'm throwing it out to the crowd. I'm just throwing it out to the crowd. Like
Thank
we
you, William.
appreciate,
Appreciate
every one of you guys that come in and watch and participate, and we love you and appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
More than you guys understand.
So I'm officially on vacation. So you guys got me not nice till the 6th. So
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Little vacay action.
no. Actually, to the 30th. So I'm sorry.
Must be nice.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
So make sure, guys, you, like I said, give us a like, give us a follow on the social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Bizzle, YouTube Bizzle. Appreciate the engagement and the eyes, and we will, of course, see you next week. Thursday,
Some of
8
us
o'clock
tomorrow.
p.m.
See you
Some of
tomorrow.
us tomorrow.
What'd you say,
Yeah.
baby? Oh, don't
Some
forget,
of us tomorrow.
tomorrow night
Tomorrow,
is the
Stan.
Yes, bro.
season finale of Get the Strap with Jay Cross and the gang here.
Block logo, Big Eagle coming at you guys.
And you don't want to miss the season finale. Trust me. Trust me.
I was calm tonight. You're gonna get pissed off tomorrow. So
Yo, I'm gonna piss off a couple of makers, or at least one maker and some middlemen. So you guys tune in. Appreciate you guys.
Yo, tomorrow night's going to be a shit show. Enjoy it. Take care. Peace.